certainly is. The amount of people that are concentrated in the downtown area is probably very high. And I guess it would be a real challenge if you were a service provider to have enough bandwidth.
Okay, I tried flipping to LTE. It looks like we're at least up to 900, 923. It looks like it's climbing, so I came off of 5G, but now we're dropping back down again.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we're on the air is the problem, and I don't know if anyone's got enough bandwidth to even check.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here can really make a good assessment of that. But we're going to continue on like we are on the air. If not, that's unfortunate to say the least. We certainly want to be able to bring you a good broadcast here, and we are at the whim of the internet gods, that's for sure. That is, without it, this doesn't work. All right, ball is in play here, put in by the Mavs. Backside here on the slide. Nicely done by Phipps, but they bring it back over. They're going to go to Coleman here, who sends a shot deep. Ooh. I thought it was close. Called out.
Called out, so shot long. Kind of looked to me good, but we are way on the other side of the court. Yep. Certainly better positioned eyes than that.
Broom continues here at the line. Spoladoro free balled over here by Phipps. Mavs set up. They're going to go to the right side here. Swung over. The block is there to say not Petty.
Liz Coleman gets up high, sends that one back down. 1-1 now.
Macy Spoladoro puts the ball into play. Libero has to dive on the ground to bring this one up. Maybe pushed over by Goodwin.
Wow.
I thought that looked like a double contact, not called. Phipps pushes it over. Nicely done. Point lights.
Nice job, Nora Phipps, there to evaluate the court, see the big hole in the middle of the floor, and send it to the hole. Not always power, sometimes precision.
Spoladoro continues here. Back. Flipped over there by Bell. Spoladoro looking for a spot. Ball on the court. We will replay that point. Whatever we told you there, you can erase it from your memory, and perhaps it didn't make it to you anyway.
Strike that from the record, if the record even exists.
Spoladoro puts the ball in play. Picked up here by Brewer. Libero has to dive for it, unable to bring it back. And lights.
Early 3-1 advantage if you're just joining us or not there at all. Lights dropped set number 1. Battling for their match lives here in set number 2. Defensive substitution on the Mavs side.
Isabel Jones into the match. Spoladoro continues at the line. Right-hander sends it over and just long as the Mavs sub Jones thought about maybe taking a crack at that one. Decides better than lets it go. Going to bring their libero to the line. There's Emery Scher, puts the ball into the net. We'll take that.
Returns the service error favor. Back-to-back service errors.
Going to bring Bella Rushing to the line, Northfield product. Puts the ball in play, picked up there by Goodwin. Back to her, she tries a roll shot. Klimbarski stops at the edge of the line, looks down and lets that ball go as they're taught to do.
Almost looking down into the Grand Canyon. That shot was wide. Klimbarski does a good job getting all the way over to the line so she can tell if the ball's in or out.
Picked up by Scher here on the serve.
Ooh.
Oh, sharp attack.
That was a rocket right between the block. Catches Bella Rushing on the shoulder. She's not injured, but that was a shot.
Well, it might take a couple of seconds to shake off the effects of, I think both of us know at least what it's like to get hit by a ball. I don't know what it's like to return one very well, but I certainly have been hit by a few. Good one on the serve here. Picked up by Miedema. Spoladoro's there. Sent over by Gemma Hansen. Libero here. The attack for the Mavs is pushed back. They're going to try it again. Out to Brewer on the left pin here.
Wow.
What a pickup here by Rushing. Sent back over by Miedema here, and a good pickup by Goodwin, and they're unable to bring that back. A couple of great defensive efforts there.
Bella Rushing laying out on that sharp attack. Nice job, Bella Rushing. Nice spot by Miedema to send the ball off a deflection and out of play.
Klimbarski to the service line here. Brewer is going to try a roll shot. Miedema is right there to pick that up. Nicely done.
What? Now we're going to call double?
Delayed call
Hannah.
there. Boy, I don't know.
Well, that was a lot cleaner than some of the stuff we've seen earlier in the match.
We've talked about the double contact being something that is not hitch in the whoop. We might have a service. Wait a second.
Wait a minute,
now.
you can't blow the service ready.
Oh, wait, they just kind of.
They're not allowed to switch servers like that.
Oh, that was a crazy play. They threw the ball back to the other server. She grabbed it and threw it up without even seeing the ready signal.
Once he signals for ready, that server's got the ball.
That's it. I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know the rules. All right, anyway, 6-5, 15-2, clinging on to a lead here.
Hansel with the serve after the switch. Miedema free balls this over. Ooh. Party ball is brought back down by Lauren Rodiger, much to her celebration on the MAVS side, as they have taken advantage and tied this match at 6 here. Hansel continues with the service line, picked up here by Miedema. It's going to go back to her. Up, off, high hands. They'll try it again. Klimbarski with the back set. Sent over to the MAVS. They're going to tip from the middle. Doesn't work. Light's there to pick it up. Miedema sends it over, looking for line.
Outside the antenna?
Well, line judge is calling antenna.
I think it landed out. I don't think it was outside the antenna, but it did land out. Light's not sharp right now, Jim.
No,
need someone to make a play.
We need to pick something up here. We need a long rally, something to find a building block. And they send this one over, but Molly's there to say no. That one from Brewer.
But this slam dunk thing, this is an interesting. Brewer's got some size. She's got long arms. She gets up, plays high above the net, but this is wholly not crisp play from Northern Lights right now.
All right. Continuing at the line, here's Hansel. Gemma Hansen.
Gemma Hansen with the slam into the 6. Maybe that'll turn things around for the Lights squad. Nice swing. Gemma Hansen through the block, cleanly onto the floor. Kunze Hogue sprinting back into position.
Maybe that fast pace of play, if we can see that again. Nice serve. That ball moved a little bit left to right, and that was enough to confuse the defenders.
A serve out of Kunze Hogue ties things up at 8.
Hey, we're right in this. Mullins Park Academy product continues. Sends over an aggressive serve that manages to find the net. That's going to send it back over to the MAVS side. Lauren Rodiger at the line. Right-hander puts it over, picked up by Klimbarski here, the back set. Over to Miedema, looking for cross court. Any touch? Nope. Point MAVS.
R1 looks left for a touch, looks right for a touch, but that cross court attack by Taylor Miedema goes too far cross court and out. 10-8 now.
Rodiger continues at the line. This one looks long. It's about 5 tiles long.
Laura Welbrock makes the play on that one.
Yeah. Laura and Audrey sitting to our left, as are the 15-1s watching along here. In between, they're playing the same schedule, but their court is so much further ahead of ours that they're able to kind of watch each other play here, which is really nice. Swung over here, and it was a tip there by Brooklyn Bell. We've called her name a couple of times, so that she can get up in the air, and it's kind of an off-speed tip there. Point MAVS. It's going to bring Brewer to the line. Picked up there by Coleman, right at the net level. Point MAVS.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened here to the Lights squad, but they're just kind of not in their rhythm.
You know, something looks off, and I'm not sure what to put on it for a finger, but we need something to.
Maybe Liz Coleman down the line into the 1 onto the floor for the kill is the medicine we were looking for.
That could be it. It's going to bring Alexa Dietz to the line. Right-hander puts it over. Good serve. The air drop out of that one. Unable to get that back over at the MAVS. Brings up their head coach. With some words of encouragement. I feel like I've seen her someplace before. teams become familiar after a while.
We got a replay here. Ball on the court. The attacker went to get the ball. She's out of play, so the ref appropriately calls a replay.
Dietz sends this over. Picked up here, all the way over. Nice play there. A fast set to the left pin. Nice down the line attack for the Mavs. That was the best looking play we've seen.
Indeed it was, Jim, and you could see the block for Northern Lights didn't get over there. She had a wide open shot down the line.
Serve comes over here from Kroom. Backside here, pushed over by Spoladoro. Point Lights.
Nice shot, Macy Spoladoro there, just over the block.
Right-hander puts it over just long. Libero for Mavs, backing away from that one at the last minute. It can be difficult for these players to decide when a serve is going to be long or not. Sometimes teammates encourage them on that. In this case, she made the decision. Libero for the Mavs is also at the service line, puts it over. Lights gets this back over. They set up here, and that is good one again.
Guess that was called in.
I
didn't have a clean view.
Coming right at my head. I'm watching that more than did it hit in the right spot. That's why I'm never sure whether these are in or not.
12-15 now.
Just when we get a little bit closer, then they make a little bit of a run. Picked up here by Miedema. Phipps flips this over. Good one again. The block is there.
Stuff block, Liz Coleman. Nora Phipps down for the point.
We're right there.
Yeah, it's the good news here, Jim, is I don't feel like we're playing our best volleyball yet. We're in here in set number 2 with a chance to make a run.
Rushing here at the line, puts it over, picked up by the Libero here. They're going to back set, and that one's timing is off, set out too far. Right side pin unable to bring that one back. Result, Point Lights. 14 serving 15 here in set number 2, rushing at the line. Goodwin takes this one. It's going to go back to her out of the back row. Big swing. And
Spoladoro sends it over into court 38. She's there, got the hands up, but not quite angled properly to send the ball up. It shot out to court 38. They're warming up. Had to make sure we get the right ball back. Thank you, Taylor Miedema, for shaking that one. Tracking that one down.
A good one. We called her name many times here. Good player for this Mavs squad. Picked up nicely over here by Miedema. Pushed over. Mavs set up. They go left side. Brewer up off the block. Point Mavs.
Timeout being called. Pam Morrison not liking what she's seeing. Even we saw in that set there, Spoladoro and Phipps not on the same page. You know, that sends a free ball back to the other side. It's one of those cheap points, Jim, where you know, the Mavs aren't working at all to get that ball into play. It's just lollipopped to them. So you got to make the team work, whether it be on the serve or on the attack.
We talk about easy points, things like service errors, hitting errors from the other team where not much has transpired. Then we talk about difficult points where maybe there was a long rally, a lot of great defensive saves. And if you can get one of those points, that can give you some energy, but you also have to expend a lot of energy on that. And like you mentioned, Mike, the Mavs, they're scoring right now. They're maintaining a 1 to 3 point lead, and they're not really working very hard to do it. So that's hopefully the message that comes out of the timeout. Let's get back to our game. Let's make them work a little bit more, and we'll see how that goes. Good one on the serve here, picked up nicely by Rushing, pushed over there by Phipps.
Down to the floor. It's a good thing I'm not judging, Jim, because that one looked long to me.
I thought so too. I was kind of waiting to see what you were going to say because I wasn't sure whether it was a good point or not. Klembarski here at the service stripe. Into the middle for the Mavs. Picked up nicely there by Molly. Over to Gemma Hansen. Block gets a finger on it, but not. Well, they're going to get this back over. It kind of looked like a lift there. Not going to be called. Spoladoro the backside over to Gemma Hansen. Looking for a spot. That should be a touch. Point Lights.
Nice cross-court attack there from Gemma Hansen to score for Northern Lights. Good battle there.
And hey, 16 serving 17. Klembarski sends it over. Picked up here by the Mavs. Back set, pushed over. Klimbarski here, Gemma Hansen. Goodwin picks this one up. Brewer's going to get a swing. Off the block, off the defense. Point Mavs.
Off the block, off the defense, through court 38. Over to court 39. Nora Phipps sends the ball back. And we get that close, Jim, and now it's back to a margin of 2.
We just can't quite get over the hump in this set, and obviously need to do so. As Hansel continues at the line, Miedema, nice pickup here. Gemma Hansen's going to free ball this over. The Mavs set up. Back set, the slide for them is successful. And a couple of shoves there for Lauren Rodiger.
They like to bounce Lauren Rodiger around, that's for sure.
Yeah, they do like to shove her around. That must be kind of a thing on their squad. 19 serving 16 here as Mavs maintain that lead. Nice play here, but the block sends this one back.
Right off the tripod.
Tripod sends it back out into the court. Miedema angrily rolls the ball back over. Frustration setting in a little bit here for the Light Squad, I think, after that big first match win. Looking for the magic here again. A service error is a free point for your Light Squad. 17 serving 20 here will Elsa Kunzi-Hoag. Looks over, nods in agreement with the location. Like a pitcher, sends this one over. Trouble on the Mavs side. They're going to have to free ball this. Opportunity for Lights here, rushing quickly into Dietz there from the middle. They pick it up on the Mavs side. Scrappy squad. Elsa Kunzi-Hoag there with a nice pickup. Send over. Spoladoro swings this over. Pushed over to left pin here. Brewer, big attack, but picked up nicely there. It's an overpass, but nicely picked up by Rushing here. She's going to get another chance here. Good pass there. Pushed over to Miedema. She swings this over. Long rally here again. Rushing will set it up again. Kunzi-Hoag quickly. And the Mavs win what had to be the longest rally of at least this set.
Yep, nice play by the Mavs there. They're strong defensively, very scrappy on that play. Isolation block, one-on-one Spoladoro. She goes to make a move. But Brewer right there to send it back.
She's had a lot of swings from that left pin, that's for sure. Rodiger at the line. Klimbarski here picks this one up. 5-ball over to Spoladoro. They do the same play on the Mavs side, and I thought that was out, but boy, I am not seeing anything, because I disagree with almost every goal I've seen on these close balls today.
Timeout. Pam Morrison to talk it over. I think the message is clear right now. You are playing for your set or for your match lives right now. I mean, losing set 1, trailing in set 2, 17-22. You want to, if you're not going to win, which you're not going to win them all, you want to lose in 3.
Right.
Losing in 2 hurts in all sorts of tiebreaker scenarios.
It does, and it damages your confidence a little bit too. I think that's the other thing, is if you can come out and win even one of the sets against a good team, that gives you something to take forward. I know we had that against, I believe it was the Siesta Keys team. That set victory was a big deal for.
Well, and the Mavs club is a good club. They knocked off the number 1 seed earlier today already.
Sure. So there's no shame in that, but you do want to get your game going and find a spot, and perhaps this is it, as Alexa Dietz finds a spot on the floor here.
Miedema a week ago, or last week, or 2 days ago, whenever it was, in Orlando, had some very strong serving down the stretch. See if she can replicate that here in Las Vegas.
Puts it in play, picked up there. Swung over by Bell. I don't know why they haven't set her more. That was and there's more shoving on the Mavs side. Must be a thing on their team. It's a nice attack there from Brooklyn Bell on the left pin. It's going to bring Brewer back to the service straight. Takes measure. Right-hander sends it over. Klimbarski's there to pick this up. Kunzi-Hoag, 5-ball over to Coleman. She throws her head back.
Wait a minute. Did the coach call that or the line judge call that?
Boy, I don't know. She's right out there encouraging the right calls be made.
I didn't see it, but now it's backs against the wall time, Jim. 6 match points. She's definitely stepping on the line. I don't know. I don't think that R2 is even looking at her feet, but that second one in a row, in my opinion. on the line. And now Alexa Dietz needs 5 to keep this one going.
Service error puts a point on the Lights side as the Mavs set up here into the middle. Brooklyn Bell's number is called again. But Lights there to pick it up. Spoladoro swings this one over, up off the block. They're having trouble with it. Pushed back over. Lights sets up. Opportunity here. Over to Spoladoro. She sees an opening. The tip. Libero comes shooting in to bring that ball up. Some chaos here on the Mavs side, but they swing this over and find a way to take set number 2 and the match 25-18, 25-19. And
Mavs squad rolling today. I haven't dropped a set yet. 2 strong matches. I think they did enough to keep the Northern Lights team unbalanced. Defensively very strong, scrappy. Not much hitting the floor, so
not a lot of errors and a couple of really good attackers in Brewer and Goodwin, and I think Bell as well. Perhaps her number just wasn't called as much in this match, but certainly looked like a player that can fly with the best of them. So again, if you're just joining us, Light squad now 1-1 on the day. There is one more match to be played. And with the time zone conversion, I'm not going to try to take an attempt at when that'll be, but something like, 11 o'clock Central Time? Something maybe like that?
Scheduled to start in 15 minutes. Not going to start in 15 minutes. So, yeah, I would call, another hour. So, yeah, just before 11 o'clock Central.
We got some better numbers on there now all of a sudden.
Yep, 1 off of 5G. So, match 1 on 5G, match 2 off of 5G. I guess we just try to see what we can do, see what we can make work.
Yeah, I think for the viewing audience out there, again, we apologize, but there's nothing much that we can do about it. So we'd encourage you to tune in, and we'll do our best to put our camera and internet spot in exactly the same place as it's been before. We'll pray to the internet gods that things are good. Maybe people are busy at the craps tables and perhaps will not be able to check their phones as often and their Facebook pages, if that's got anything to do with it. I don't know. But, yeah. Keep an eye on your live stream notifications and join us again here when we are back for match number 3.
In about an hour.
All right, so for now, we're going to sign off here from the Las Vegas Convention Center in Sin City. We will see you soon.